welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Today we're going to be taking a look at boats transporting our citizens from Amsterdam to London. So let's go. We're currently in the city of Amsterdam and we've got our passenger loop right in here. Now there's one of our horses, that's a normal. This is one of ours, but as you can see we're transporting 4 out of 4. We just made $3,000 from that. Wow, that is amazing. What I have done to the line though, if I come over the manage line, I did change it, load if available, or instead of full load, because we were getting a lot of traffic here. But in terms of how we're going, guys, we're making money. 110,000, 62,000 as well. Now, between this episode and the first episode, I did add a few mods in as well. We got some transport mods, as in like different types of vehicles, but that's stuff that won't be unlocked for a little while now. And another thing is earnings has changed. I've changed this setting, and there's a mod that you can change it, but it's called cash flow now. It tells you exactly how much money you're making instead of every time you're building something or every time you buy something. That's always inflected in the thing. But if you hover over it now, it says income, you make 300,000, 200,000 is maintenance, so then whatever's left is what you're making. That's your profit. But guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to Amsterdam. We are back building this fantastic transport empire that we are calling Aidan's Transport LLC. If I figure out where we are based in Hamburg, and over here is our little shack. This is our headquarters, and this is Aidan's Transport LLC. Guys, comment down below if you've got a really cool name that we should use. Comment down below. But this is Hamburg. This is our first production line we've got. We're transporting lots of bread, 6,000 just for bread there when each time we deliver. We've got like nearly 30 vehicles on this line at the moment. We're transporting from this farm all the way to our bread factory down here. As you can see, if we click onto the truck station, we've got 72 bread. Wow, I honestly cannot believe it. And I think what we may do in terms of the bread to Hamburg, we may manage the vehicles on that line. And I think, oh, let's just have a look. Our bread to Hamburg, let's have a look. We've got 15 vehicles on that line. The Hamburg, let's maybe order, I think, let's get another 5 vehicles on that line. I think that'll be alright. Let's do that. Go bread to Hamburg. Yes. I was just thinking there for a second. Did I set that right? But no, it is set right. The thing is, we need to have so many horses because this is 1859, nearly 1860, and we've only got horses, and we need to do something about that, right? We need more and more. Horses can't go really quick, can they, guys? They can't go quick. But today, I want to take a look at maybe transporting our citizens from Amsterdam and Rotterdam to London. I think this will be a pretty cool connection. London has 247 residents, and over here has 245 now. Brussels has 180, and Hamburg has 255. As you can see, we are supplying lots and lots of stuff for them. But one thing that these guys here need is bricks and fuel, right? And one thing is we've got fuel here. We can make fuel right here, but we need to get the oil from somewhere. Now we've got all these freaking sea oil, but we've got an oil here that comes down here to process into oil. From here we can then maybe ship it out to down here to get it processed, maybe. But then we can get it processed down here, which could be pretty cool. But then what we can also do is we can then ship it from here back to Amsterdam, and from Amsterdam we transport it back to London. So now London's got fuel, and then from London we can transport that all the way up to Liverpool and Manchester. From over here then we can transport it then to Glasgow, which we can transport it there. Now also these guys here need tools, so this is a cool thing. Liverpool and Glasgow need tools, so we can have a line set up that goes in between here. We've also got a nice line that we can go here because we've got stone and brick. That could be cool. So now we can supply brick to Liverpool. But we also need to get brick down to Brussels as well. They need brick too. Is there any other local? No, they're quite far away. But that is all I have. Let's close this. What we're going to do, let's have a look. I want to have a look at where we could start building all of this up. Now, I wouldn't mind building it like in here. This would be a cool spot to put it. Let's come here, smooth. Let's flatten. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go brush size. Let's go as big as we can. Let's go maybe the square. And can we maybe go like this? Ah, yes, we can. So I think what we might do, this is going to cost a lot of money, but it's okay. We've got $115 million in the piggy bank. And I think we'll just flatten all of this out here. That is it. Like that. That is it. And I think that would be good, right? Because now we've created a bit like of a port area, right, for our area. So this is cool. This is really cool. Let's get our smoothing tool and we'll smooth it all out. Make sure it is looking really sexy. There we go. Nicely smoothed out. Height map. No, we don't need any of that. But this is where we're going to start. Guys, I just want to let everyone know very quickly before we start building this up, guys. Only 30% of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. So that means like there's 60% of you guys who watch my videos who are not subscribed. Guys, what are you doing? Click that red subscribe button right now. Pause the video. Go down, scroll through. Like if you got your phone like this, go like this, right? Scroll down, and click that red subscribe button really quick so you guys do not miss out on any transport videos. Yeah, so you guys don't miss out on any transport videos. Transport Fever 2. Guys, you do not want to miss out on any new videos of Transport Fever 2, so make sure you click the subscribe button. And guys, can we get 3 likes on this video? Can we get 3 likes on this video, guys? That'd be greatly appreciated, and I'll make a part 3 to Transport Fever 2, and that'll be pretty cool. Guys, leave feedback and suggestions down below, like always, what we should do in this game, and also leave a comment down below what other map would you like us to play on. So if we do Transport Fever 2 again, what map would you like us to play on? I think I'm making myself pretty clear, but it is time to have a look. We need to get the passenger harbor, so we can put this in here. Outside navigatable waters. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Do we have to turn him around? Aidan, you're so stupid. You're so stupid, Aidan. You're so stupid. Let's fix that up. And we're going to place this. We could honestly place it in the middle. I think I'm going to go with over on this side a little bit. Just like there. That is it. I'm going to put the passenger one there. And in terms of our shipyard, I don't think I need to do this. No. Okay. I think I'm just going to put my shipyard over on this edge over here in London. That could be pretty cool there. Now it's time for us to get some roads in here now. So I'm thinking we may do a medium strip. Let's have a look. This is I think City Skylines was so much better in terms of the construction and all that. Let's have a look what we can do. So we can put that in right in there. That could be pretty cool. And what I think is we'll get rid of this road and we'll come back to roads. We'll get a nice curve on this road like there, and we'll go like that. That could be pretty cool. Then maybe go a straight road and then into there. That is it. And then from there, we could probably come over to here, but let's actually delete that. And what I think we'll do is we'll go medium, and I think let's go for a curve. I think a curve would be really cool. Let's go with a curve. Stop moving. We're going to get that little bit, and we'll get rid of that there as well. What we will do is, there we go. We've got some more streets getting built up. That is cool. So that is the first stop. Let's turn around, and let's come and put one over this side here at Amsterdam. Where are we going to put it? We've got a river here. We could do some type of river transport. Actually, that could be pretty cool. Some river transport. That seems really cool. That's something we can look at. That sounds really cool, Aidan. Like, I wish I thought about that sooner. I sounded like pretty smart just then. I sounded pretty smart. I'm going to put it right in here on the corner here, so it doesn't block here. Or could we come in over here maybe? I'm just thinking. No, I think I'll stay here. Wow, we've unlocked 2 new vehicles now. As you see, the train and the car. That's pretty cool. Let's come back to here. Let's also get in our road. I'm going to put in about right in here. What are you on about? We'll put in a road. Actually, let's get rid of these roads here, actually. We'll put in some new roads, because that's what we may need to do from time to time, is get rid of some roads that may not fit in. but that is all okay. Now we can put in a nice curve in right here. I think that would be pretty cool as a nice curve like that. Now in terms of people, I've got to somehow get people into down here. So we're going to click building. We're going to go to a bus and tram stop, and what we're going to do is we're going to put a tram stop in here, and we're also then going to put one in over here, one over here, maybe one going back, maybe, yeah, back, and then that should basically practically nearly supply all of this area. So now we can go down here, go to new line, and we can click on this one, to this one, to this one, to this one, and basically back to here, basically, practically. And then basically back to there. That is it. So this here will be the Amsterdam. We'll go that Amsterdam. I think we'll go the Amsterdam ferry bus line. Ferry bus loop. There we go. I think that will be there. Bus, but it's not really a bus because we're not really using buses, are we? So that will be the first loop there, right? So now let's come back over to London, and we're gonna try and see if we can get some type of loop going on over here as well. Now, this place isn't very huge, so maybe getting people in over down here. I think one right in there, just maybe go one there, and maybe get one as in drop off down here could be the best. And in terms of this one, we'll do the exact same thing. We'll go from here, back to here, and back to there. No, let's get rid of that. I think, let's do that. I want to come back down to here, the passenger line. Jeez, Aidan, what are you doing? This one here, Kingsway. I don't want that in there. Let's not do that. Line 1. So this is this one. Let's rename it to London. We'll keep it simple. We'll go this London ferry, London to London ferry bus loop. That is it, alright? Because it is kind of like a bus loop. There we go. Alright, so that is the first line in there. Now we need to get a new line from our passenger port all the way over to Amsterdam. Now, station... Oh, oops. Kingsway. No, I don't want Kingsway. I want this one here. That's it. That is it. Alright, so now this one here is going to be ferry. No, we'll go London. We'll go London to Amsterdam. Okay, if I know how to spell. And then we'll call this the boat loop. Boat. That is it. Alrighty, so now we can then come and click onto this shipyard right in here. We can click on the shipyard. There we go. We can buy a vehicle. Now, we've got small, we've got large, which is pretty cool, mainly for cargo, but we can go all, let's filter down, not to cargo. Now, we can do cargo. We've got 2 compartments and all of that, which is pretty cool. This one is pretty good because you can do people and actually send resources too, so that could be pretty cool. Let's go to look at passenger. Passenger has 2 vehicles we can look at. We've got 2 vehicles we can look at. One goes 22, one goes 25. Well, power 300, 250, capacity 70, and both got 70, but we can split it up to have a compartment. We can export goods. Now, I'm not sure if that is going to be the best individual. Are these large ships? These are all small. I think this is going to be really good. Now, I'm not sure how many I want to get onto this loop. Let's maybe get about 2 on this loop. We may start off with 2, and then we can put some more on these. But we're going to put the London to Amsterdam. There we go. The first boats to come out. There we go. It looks so beautiful, doesn't it ever? And they are going to be transporting people from London to Amsterdam. There's no one here. No one at the loop yet. No. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know why? You know why there's no one on the loop? It might be wise for us to get in a road depot down here. I may spin this around. Spin it around. I might put it on the edge of, on this street here. Actually, you know what? Let's actually put this right here. That will do. Let's then buy some vehicles. So we'll buy vehicles, go passenger, and we'll go 5. No, let's go 4. We'll start off with 4. Let's go 4, and we'll put this on the London ferry loop. And over here, this is over here. Let's also go down to here. We'll go buy vehicles. And I think over here, let's go 5, because this is a pretty big town over here. And we'll go this the Amsterdam ferry bus loop. There we go. Because Amsterdam's got 232. What has London got? London's only got 247. Oh, London's actually a little bit bigger. Aidan, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Our cash flow is dropping. No way. No way. Our cash flow is dropping. What are we spending the most money on now? Let's have a look. Our balance. Our farm line is still making us money. We're still making money on our bread. It's mainly our passenger loops that are losing us money. Okay, that's what's losing us the most money at the moment. Oh no. Alright, what are we doing over here? Are we collecting passengers? We've got our first passenger on this boat. It probably won't make us any money. Let's go game. I want you to keep going. These boats are going to cost me a lot of money. But maybe it's a good thing that's going to cost me a lot of money, because it'll take our account balance from 108 million down a fair bit. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. But let's have a look. We've got a lot of people getting dropped off, making a fair bit of money. 1,000 there. That's pretty cool. Not many people waiting. No one yet. 5 minutes. This pretty fast loop actually, coming back and forward actually. This guy over here, there's 25 on that loop there. That's pretty cool. And there's, what is there, 6 here. That means 1 is coming in and 6 is going out. That is pretty cool. Let's have a look how much money we make now. And we made $1,000. But we've got 10 people now on this line. That is really good. So on our second ship, we've got 2. That is good. That is good. So we're expanding that now. That is good. We've got 8 there. But if we check out all of our other loops, we've got 16 here. We've also got 12 over here. No one there yet. But it is expanding. And over on this one loop, we've only got 1 loop here. But we've got, if I click on the right one, check this out. There are so many people waiting. Let's have a look. There's 22 people here. So it may actually be wise for me to maybe get some more vehicles on this loop. We may get another, I think went 5. Let's go 6. Let's go 6, and we'll put that on if I figure out the London ferry bus loop. There we go. So the London ferry bus loop, there should be about 10 vehicles on that line now. So hopefully that is now going to start helping out now. What I do want to do maybe in the next episode is start getting this stone up into here. So Liverpool. I actually wouldn't even mind. We can even maybe look at right now. How are we going for this episode? 20 minutes so far. That's not too bad, Aidan. You know what? We've got a lot of money. I think Dublin needs a hand, I think this is going to be the first time we're going to now start looking at trains now. Trains, and trains we're going to look at. Let's have a look what we can do. Let's go. I want a nice big track, right? I want be able to future develop. You know, I want to be able to future develop. Let's go right in there. That is okay. That is pretty good. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring this all the way down over to here. We've got to bring it down to the farm, which is over here. What would be the best way to get this out of here? It might be best to, can I put this on the edge here? Oh man, that's a lot of terraforming there that's got to happen. Wow, let's have a look. Maybe about here will do. Yeah, I think. You know what? It'd be best if I was to place down the right station. That'd be pretty helpful, I reckon. If I was to place down the right station. Let's do this again. Let's kind of spin this around. I think, you know, me having it right in here could work. I don't know. I honestly don't know. There's a lot of terraforming happening here, though. I'm just trying that. Game, are you going to work? Hello, game. Game, Earth to game. You going to work for me today? And I just want to try. Right there might be alright. A bit of terraforming there. We might just smooth it out as well a little bit. And then we'll come over here, and we can spin this around. Now, let's have a look. Let's go back. And, oops, nope, okay, can't go like that. Let's delete this one. Let's go back to train. We can put you in right here. Now we can go to tracks, and we can somehow figure out how we're going to put this in. Now, I want this to maybe... Oh, I think a lot of you guys would say, Aidan, don't do bridges. Bridges aren't good. So let's not try and do a bridge. Let's do a bit of terraforming here. And we'll go like this. So this line here should be alright. So we should have basically a straightforward loop. Where are we going? Over to here. So we've got to maybe branch around. Now we'll branch over maybe like this somehow. We'll come over to here maybe. We'll bring it out like so. There we go. Alright, so I have placed in the train depot. I've also put the road depot in. I've added a stop in down the bottom here, which is right here on George Street. And I've also put the truck station in as well, set up some lines. And the last thing we need to do is buy a train. Yeah, Yeah, it's so fun. We gotta do a train next. Now, we can't do electric, we can't do diesel, we can only do steam. Now, the first one, the D1/3, can only go 40 k's an hour. Now, it's okay, but not the best, right? So let's not do that one. Bauxite can go 45 k's, 90 k's power, 25, 20. Yeah, this is a kind of like a better one. Type say, I have no idea what I'm talking about right now. I have no idea. And because we're transporting grain, we can't use a flat cart because that can only do XYZ. Can't do a tank car because that's basically only for fuel and liquid. We can have to do the gondola for grain and rocks and all that jazz. So we're gonna add a few of them in. I'm gonna add a few on here until we get to about mediocre. So we're on mediocre now. We've got 60 capacity at the moment, 120 meters. There we go. So now we're poor. Mediocre. All right. How many cars do we have on here? Does it say 64? 64. All right. How many cars can we get on here? Maybe let's try to see if we can get about 10 on here. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So we may have to keep it at about 60 capacity. Let's buy that for $2 million. There we go. And we're going to put that on the farm to bread Dublin. There we go. So this train is going to jump onto this line now. We should start seeing in a little bit us making some money over here. We're not really making any money at the moment because we're kind of like spending a hell of a lot of money. Income 600,000, maintenance 600. Yeah, it's very, very high in terms of our... We're not really... What do we got here? We've got 12 passengers on here. We've got 15 on this line. Okay, so let's have a look what we're doing. In terms of our boats, okay, our boats are seriously not making us any money. You can see the running cost versus the income in terms of that. Let's have a look. Which boat has the most on it? 15, 12. Okay, this one's nearly here. Let's just see how much this boat actually makes us. Okay, we're docking. How much does it make? It makes us... hello? You don't want to tell me how much you're making? Oh, man. How many on this one? 17. All right. So, we're kind of not really making money on that loop. Okay. So, it's not really the best. So, let's come back here. We can have a loop. So, basically, the Amsterdam ferry loop, which is this one here, that is making us money for us to get people into the city. London ferry loop isn't really making any money. That's our bread to Dublin. So, that one there, 41,000, isn't making us any money just yet. Now, we've also got this one, which is our train. The train will start making us money soon, but it looks like the boats aren't making us any money just yet. Is it because maybe there's not many people on the line? Maybe Amsterdam to Brussels, that's this one here. Even that's not making us any money. We must be going through a stage where we're just not making anything. In terms of over here though, in terms of our bread loop, bread supply, grain, yeah, making big money over here. There we go, farm to bread. Okay, let's have a look. What are we doing now? In terms of our train, the train just delivered 118,000. Does this train want more cars on here? So basically, this train has made us 92,000. So we go details, we go to finances. So it made income of 118.69 K. Okay. Running cost is still very low. So basically, if by the time this train gets back to here and then goes back to the bread, if it's still like in terms of this is their running cost, so 65,000. As long as this doesn't go red, right? Really, this train can keep making us money, right? Which is pretty cool. 10, yeah, we can supply bread, but okay, we're a little bit shortchanged there. But as you can see, that train line is making money. We're making money off that loop. There's a few loops here that's not making us any money at this stage. All we need to do now is start supplying our cities like Brussels, Amsterdam, London, or all the cities, Hamburg, all the cities. Now, our goal is to supply our cities with everything they need, down to fuel, bread, construction material, everything, right? If we can supply the cities that we're working in, so basically what I'm saying is the cities we're working in right now, if we supply, example, London and Amsterdam, right? If we get Amsterdam oil and we get oil over to London, and then from Berlin we can get bread to London, London will grow really quick. If we can at least get fuel into London and fuel into Amsterdam, we will grow both cities up really good good. And that means the more people that are moving in, the more the city grows, the more they'll be able to start moving between cities, basically. So once people will be able to go from Amsterdam to London, that means that boat loop, the ferry loop, whatever you want to call it, will start making us a lot of money, and that is what we want. So guys, thank you so much for watching today's episode. Like always, in the next episode, I think we're going to start looking at maybe getting this brick line working. So getting from the ore to get the brick. So basically going from stone to brick to Liverpool. And then I think from here, we need to then get a line from Dublin into Liverpool so we can deliver the bread to, example, back to here. So we would have a train maybe going from stone to brick. From brick, we can have a horse or carriage or maybe a diesel. We can maybe look at from brick to Liverpool. From Liverpool, we pick up the bread that comes via boat. We can pick up the bread here and deliver the bread back to the bricks. And from the bricks, we bring that bread back to London. We feed London the bread. And then from London, we can then we can get fuel from London. Yeah, we've got to somehow get the oil over to here. That is what we need to do. And I think this here will be a good line over here. Getting the fuel oil from here to here, that'd be really cool. And then we need to then somehow get that line all the way out to over here to manufacture the fuel. I'm not sure, or maybe that will be maybe the best way to do it. Or we can probably look at getting a boat from oil down to here, and then from here to here. I don't know. Or we need the oil down here, so we can even just get our oil down to here maybe. But then there's no point. I might as well put it on a train. So there's so many things I need to start looking at. You know, it's about using your, not really imagination, but you got to try and just think about, you know, you're building a transport infrastructure network. You got to really think about, all right, how are you going to do X, Y, Z? So guys, comment down below what your thoughts, feedback, suggestions are down below. What should we do next in this city? The next big idea we need to really start supplying goods to all the cities we are currently working in, so then we can grow and make big money. Guys, if you went to enjoy today's video, smash a like on the video. If you want to see more videos just like this one, make sure to click the subscribe button right here, right now. Click up here to watch the last video, and click down the bottom here to watch the full playlist of our last series of City Skylines, the Snowfall DLC. Guys, I will catch you all in Saturday's episode at 12 AM Australian Standard Time. Guys, with that said, peace out.